So here is what I have heard from a tipster. I will tell you my source. I will not tell you a name, but I will tell you this is a high-up real estate source inside of the state of Florida. This person knows everything there is to know about real estate in the state of Florida. They are one of the top 1% real estate agents in the country. They are extremely well connected, and they just assisted in facilitating the purchase of a home for Nancy Pelosi on the ocean front in Jupiter, Florida. Now, I had reported earlier that she was looking in Hobe Sound. Hobe Sound is quite a ways north, actually, more than an hour north of Palm Beach, which would be the closest metropolitan center. Why is this unique and interesting? Nancy Pelosi is going to go live next to Donald Trump. Donald Trump lives in Palm Beach. Donald Trump lives in West Palm Beach. That's where Mar-a-Lago is. That's where Trump's residency is. And Nancy Pelosi is moving to Jupiter. Jupiter is like around the corner from there. Nancy Pelosi is going to be neighbors, freaking neighbors with Donald Trump. Neighbors. Now, why is this also curious? Well, Nancy Pelosi has represented San Francisco for like 30 freaking years. So Nancy Pelosi should like stay where she's represented. I mean, she has like a winery, and she has like some palatial estate. It has a wall unique. We can thank Laurel Loomer for that one. She did a story about Nancy Pelosi's wall in her vineyard that Nancy Pelosi owns. So why is Nancy Pelosi moving to the red state of Florida, according to reports? But I'm telling you guys my sources. Okay, I'm not going to name them, but I'm telling you my sources were directly involved. They know that this deal is going on. So this is a sound report. That's what I've been told. We'll see if it plays out. Big real estate deals. I'm not going to show you the house, and I'm not going to show you the address. I won't do it. I won't do it because I don't know. And the last thing I want to do is dox somebody who actually lives there or whatever, right? You don't want to do that. That's trashy behavior. You don't want to show people's addresses. But Nancy Pelosi, the real estate photo that I have been shown is a big, beautiful, palatial mansion on the water. Two things. One, Florida is not just one of the reddest states in the union via its leadership and governorship. You have majorities in the House, Senate, and the governor. Obviously, DeSantis is a total badass. So Nancy Pelosi is now going to be a citizen under DeSantis, right? So DeSantis is going to be her governor, right? She can call Ron DeSantis and beg for whatever she needs to beg for. What would Nancy Pelosi be begging for? Well, the thing that is the real reason for someone like Nancy Pelosi to move to Florida is that it's amazing for retirement. It's amazing for retirement income. The no income tax state and extremely nice tax laws for people who have massive investments, that is very important for someone like Nancy Pelosi because all she's done her entire career is insider trading. All she's done her entire career is take a couple $1 million here and there and do insider trading because she knows what bills are coming down the pipeline, what money is going to be put where, and she gets insider trading. This is how all these people become rich. The real crime in our country is that people go to Washington poor and they leave multimillionaires. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, the entire lot of them. That is the true corruption. And do you know what they get paid a year? They get paid like $120,000, $150,000 a year. Maybe it's a lot for some people. Where I come from, that certainly is a lot. But it doesn't make you worth $100 million like Nancy Pelosi. So where's Nancy Pelosi putting that money? Into a freaking red state. Florida is becoming more red. Florida just had Pinellas County flip for the first time ever. Pinellas County flipped red. The entire state of Florida's registration has flipped red. More people in Florida are Republicans now than Democrats, and that is a trend that is going to continue. Ron DeSantis talked with me backstage just this week about how he's going to go on offense in the blue areas of the state, including Tampa, where I live. So Tampa Bay, can't wait. Trying to get my wife to run for office. I don't know. Would you guys support that? So here we have Nancy Pelosi buying a home in Jupiter, Florida. I've seen photos of the property. I've even seen an address. We'll see. I'm not ready to publish it yet. The last thing I want to do is you don't want to mess with someone's private property. But when Nancy Pelosi moves to Florida, if this indeed becomes her home, I will be the first guy to lead the Trump boat parade in front of her house because she's right there on the water. She's like directly on the water, right up the shore from Trump. Jupiter, by the way, is the famous city for Trump boat parades. Jupiter is where the Trump boat parades, like where that trend started. So Nancy Pelosi is moving to the Trump boat parade, capital of the world. What does that tell you? It tells you that we are winning. It tells you that our worldview wins, that our worldview is the correct worldview, that we are the ones who truly understand the American dream, and that everybody who has anything or has any sense in their head wants to live under the leadership of people who are conservatives, people who are Republicans, people who care about their country, people who care about their families. Nancy Pelosi has a pretty big family. And that these liberals, they're parasites. People like Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden, they're in the parasitical class. We've always said it. We'll continue to say it. The parasitical class is the class of people who go from place to place like locusts, destroying those places and then continuing to move. The problem is, one, what happens when you've destroyed everything? That's what you need to be scared of. And it is incumbent upon Americans to take back those places that have been destroyed and fix them. There's a lot of states that were blue. Florida was a pretty Democrat-run state. And Republicans took it over. And we got to do that. Texas had some Democrat areas. Obviously, a lot of the South. You have major issues with Democrats nationwide. They can't keep anything anymore. It's what's happening in Virginia, New Jersey, and it's what will happen in the midterm elections. The parasite class moving into Florida. I laugh out loud at this. Think this is hilarious and the funniest text that I've gotten. I got this from multiple sources, once again, from very high profile real estate source, telling me that they know the exact location and address where Nancy Pelosi is moving, and it's closer to Donald Trump than you can possibly imagine. It is literally next door.
Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel, but we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free and it keeps us going, it keeps us growing, and it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.